So guys, this is basically the finished look with the hair. Um, Sorry I keep saying this. I'm still kind of getting in the groove of filming and everything, but like I was saying, this is the finished look. This is my everyday pretty much go-to look. Not the hair. I do switch the hair up depending on how I feel. That's just how I am. But yeah, so I hope you like it. I did put incorporate some green on my eyes, and that's just because, you know, the look was so plain and I wanted to make my eyes pop more with my contact lenses. But yeah, green is my favorite color, so I can never, 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 never have enough green. Actually, my toes are green, if you can see. But yeah, so I hope you guys like it. Definitely thumbs up the video if you do. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want me to do like any details on anything, hair, nail polish, anything, just let me know. I enjoy doing this for you guys. Yeah, so just let me know. And today it looks like it's gonna rain, so, and my outfit, I didn't do a whole lot, just got like this, I don't know what to call it. It's like one of those long type fitting shirts with the splits up each side, and just some regular blue jeans with the slits in them. But yeah, I kept it pretty simple because I'm really not doing much today. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the finished look. And this hair is getting kind of old. I don't care, it's raining, so it's just like whatever. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do these bangs of mine, if I want to cut them or what. But thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, love you guys. Mwah. Bye. Okay guys, jumping right into it, I'm going to take my Baby Soft Pore Perfector, and I'm going to apply that to the areas of my face where my pores tend to be a little bit larger. Next guys, I'm going to take my Stay Matte by Rimmel London, and I'm going to apply that as a primer, to basically to help my makeup stay on longer throughout the day. And I'm going to actually be applying that with a Real Techniques stippling brush. And yeah, that's what I'm doing now. So I'm just going through making sure that it's all blended well, because you want to make sure your product is fairly on there, and you want to make sure that you give it enough time to settle into your skin. So that's basically what I'm doing, guys. Next, I'm going to take my Aveeno Ultra Calming Daily Moisturizer, and I think it has SPF in it. I'm not sure exactly how much. I believe 15. But yeah, I'm just gonna rub that in all over and let that settle for a second. I do like to take it down below the neck as well, guys. Now I'm going to take NYX's, it's an orange corrector, and I'm going to correct my woman stash, which is around my lip, and some of the spots that I have left over from breakouts that have gone away, but I still have a little bit of hyperpigmentation. Also, I'm going to color correct underneath my eyes, just to kind of highlight those dark areas a little bit better. And once that is complete, I am going to take a clean, damp beauty blender, and I'm going to blend that in. Now I'm taking my CoverGirl's Clean and Clear for sensitive skin, and I'm just dabbing some on the top of my hand, and I'm going to take my finger, excuse that face, it wasn't coming out, but I'm going to take my finger and basically in small dots apply it all around my face. And then I'll go back in with my damp beauty blender and I'll blend that in. And once this step is complete, guys, you want to give your makeup a few minutes just to settle down and kind of dry or oxidize, because I've noticed with some makeups, if you don't, um, you'll think it'll look one way and it'll look a totally different way. So definitely give it a minute once you apply it to settle down. And I still have some product left over on my hand. I go in and I blend the majority of it out, and then whatever's left over, I just go ahead and apply it to my face with my finger again, and then I blend it out some more with the beauty blender. And since I'm not doing any eye makeup for real, I do take my foundation and I apply it to my eyelids as well, guys. And don't forget to drag it underneath the chin area, guys. You don't want it to look like you have a mask on. So next I'm taking this concealer brush. Can't remember who it's by, but I am going to take, I think it's a drugstore beauty supply type foundation, and I'm going to use a darker shade to contour or carve out my cheeks and go around the forehead area, down the bridge of my nose on each side, and also underneath my chin area. Don't forget to drag it down like so. So now I'm going to take my e.l.f.'s contouring brush and I'm going to blend upward, guys. Whenever you're doing your cheek area, always blend upward, never downward. And I'm going to go ahead and just blend it all in so that, you know, it goes smoothly with the rest of my foundation and everything. Highlighting time, guys. So now I'm going to take my LA Pro Girl in the shade medium beige, I believe, and I am going to highlight underneath the eyes by making a triangle shape, and I do like to bring it past my eyes a little bit. I just like the way it looks. So I'm going to do that on both sides for each eye. And then I'll also highlight my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin area. And guys, when you're doing your chin, do not put a lot of product because it'll make your chin look broader. Just do just a little bit, like I did. Especially if you already have like a wider chin, you don't want a lot of product on it. And now I'm just taking my beauty blender and I'm blending it all out. Start with the edges first. It just makes for a more flawless look, and then kind of go up as you blend out the edges. And I am going to take some of that highlight that I use underneath the eyes, and I'm going to apply whatever's left over to the lid as well. Make sure those edges are blended out, guys. It makes for a more flawless look when you really blend out those edges. And to set my highlight, I am going to use my Ben Nye banana powder, and I'm going to use it with a wedge sponge. It's dry, it isn't wet, but before I actually apply it, I have to go back with my beauty blender to smooth any creases out because I do get creasing underneath the eyes. And you always want to remember, however your concealer is sitting when you set it is how it's going to be. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just going back in and smoothing out those lines, and I'm applying that Ben Nye banana powder in the areas that I highlighted. And I do like to bake some days. And baking is a technique, guys, where when you apply your setting powder, you let it sit. You can let it sit as long as you like. I usually only let it sit a few minutes and then I dust it off. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. This part right here is called reverse contouring, but you take your setting powder and you put it below where you're gonna use your bronzer, basically to carve out your cheeks. It just gives for more definition, and that's what I'm doing now. And if you do this part, make sure you drag the product downward. Um, yeah, so that's what I'm doing, guys. Okay, so now I'm going to take this Real Techniques. It's like a small fluffy bronzing brush. I'm going to use this Kisses contour kit, and also this. It's like a beauty supply brand mineral bronzer in the color ebony, and I'm going to set my contour with both of these powders. And to contour my nose, I'm going to use this Sephora. It's supposed to be like a fluffy, I think eyeshadow brush, but it works better for me for this purpose. So that's what I'm doing now. And I'm going to use this middle shade here to go back over it and give it a more bronzier look. I know it looks weird, but once it all comes together, it'll look a lot better. It's just the process that you have to go through. Now I'm taking this e.l.f.'s flat brush, I don't know what to call it, and I'm going to dust away the excess from the banana powder, and then I'll go over it with my MAC mineralized skin finish in dark, just so it doesn't have like that ashy appearance and it looks more natural. And I'll actually use the MAC's mineralized skin finish to set the concealer that I placed on my eyelids as well. And a part that I did forget to do is to re-blend out the concealer on one of my eyes. Don't forget that part, guys. If you don't set it right away, make sure you just, blend it out one more time and then apply the setting powder to it. And I'm just going back in. I didn't reapply any product. I'm just going back in to kind of put some more of that contour back in that may have gotten taken off when I put the mineralized skin finish on there. Now I'm taking my CoverGirl's Clean Collection Sensitive Skin in the shade Tawny, I believe, and I'm just going to set my whole face with this with a Real Techniques buffing brush. Next, I'm taking my Milani's highlighting powder in Hermosa Rose, and I'm going to highlight the highest points of my cheekbones on each side. I'm going to highlight my Cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and underneath my brow area. And this highlighter is really good because on rainy days, you still get that glow, but it's not like a shimmery glow. It's more of a subtle glow. I am going to go back over it with my MAC's highlighter in Soft and Gentle just to give it a bit more of a highlight, but I'm not going to go in and go crazy with it. So and this is the MAC's Soft and Gentle that I was talking about, and I am going to use this very light-handedly because I don't want to look like a shine ball. I just want it to look natural as possible. OMG guys, I love this blush. It's by Milani and it's called Tea Rose. It's like a really soft pink, but I'm just going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks. And the brush that I'm using is a Sephora's fluffy blush brush. I love this brush for applying my blush, guys. It's really a good brush. And if you don't have that collection, I think it's the Vortex collection, you should probably look into getting it because it's a really good collection. Next is my all-time favorite mascara, and I didn't do any falsies today because I couldn't find my applicator, so I'm just going to apply a few coats and make them look fuller, and this mascara does a really good job with elongating the lashes, so that's what I'm doing right now. Okay guys, I believe I was looking for my green eyeliner pencil, which I was going to place on my waterline and below my waterline, and I'm going to smudge it out with a darker green shadow. So that's basically what I'm doing now. And I am going to take that flat elf brush and hold it underneath my eye while I apply this, because I don't want my makeup to smudge. And I did apply a generous amount of this, only because it's a non-name brand pencil, and from experience these doesn't seem to stay on throughout the day, but I notice like if I apply a generous amount, it usually does. So that's basically what I'm doing, guys. And this part is optional. You can use any color of your preference. I just chose green because the shirt that I was wearing had green, and I polished my toes green, so I wanted to do green. But I'm using this Hard Candies palette, which I purchased from Walmart, and I'm going to use that dark green color. And I'm going to take a like an angled brush, and I'm going to smudge it underneath my waterline. This brush tends to work better for me because out of all the smudge brushes that I have, this technique is the only one where I don't get a bunch of shadow in my eyes, and my eyes are really sensitive, and since today I have on contacts, I did not want to have to deal with that. So I didn't want my contacts feeling all gritty, so I went ahead and just used this brush. But yeah, I love the results that I get from it, guys. And I believe this is a elf's pointed eyeliner brush, if I'm not mistaken, guys. So I'm putting another coat of mascara on my lashes just to make them look fuller since I didn't do the falsies. Guys, this technique works. I mean, sometimes I'll do like 4 and 5 coats and it will give me the appearance that I actually have on falsies, and it's just my natural lashes with mascara. Now I'm going to go into the bottom and apply some on the bottom lash as well. Sometimes when you do this, you'll have to go back in with the shadow because sometimes it kind of takes away, the mascara kind of takes away from the shadow. I don't know if I had to do it with this look or not, but yeah, sometimes you will, ladies. Now I'm taking a brown lip liner pencil and I'm going to outline my lips, and also I'm going to bring it onto my whole lip. And it's just for it to me, certain lip combos, it makes the blending process a little bit easier. And I'm just going back over my Cupid's bow and underneath my lip because it gives for a more fuller lip. And now I'm looking for my peach. I can't remember by who, but it's a peach lipstick that I'm going to apply over the brown pencil. You're gonna have to excuse me one moment because the gloss that I'm using is actually in my purse. But it's NYX's natural lip gloss, and I'm going to apply that on top of the lip combo that I just did. I wanted to keep the lip a nude, nice soft nude color because I felt like this look, was a softer look. So that's what I was going for with the lip combo. Now I'm just finishing up with my NYX's Stay Matte setting spray, and I'm going to let that dry. So this is pretty much the finished look, guys. Like I said, it was really simple, very easy to duplicate or recreate.